Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Live with Prima or Facebook Live. We are here at the Prima office. You will notice that we have a beautiful setup today. A very nice little setup with our new product. So we're going to be doing Facebook Live from the classroom here from time to time. So you will notice a very nice setup here. We just had a very special visitor. So I wanted to share all of my new memory hardware products that just came out at Winter CHA. You guys might have seen them going around. There's a lot of new awesome products. So I'm going to go over a couple of them. So the first thing I wanted to go and show you guys is the new tiny album. So this is the little baby album that everybody's talking about, and I kind of want to open this. And by the way, Daisy's here. She's modding today. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you guys ask her. She will be answering or asking any questions you guys might have. So this is a little baby album. This one is 4x4, and you can see how cute and small it is. I can put my hand next to it. You can see it's very tiny. But what I love about this is that it actually has the same quality as all of my other memory hardware albums. It has the thick pages, has nice build, and it is book bound just like all my other albums. You can see how it has the very thick pages. And it comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages. So you get 6 pages total, which means you get 12 panels to work on. And you know, you can open it up all the way, which I love. Most albums you can't even open it halfway because it starts to get damaged. All my albums, since they're book bound and handmade, you can open them all the way out. And you know, you can add all of your favorite trims, your papers. This would work great with a 4x6 pad. So if you had a 4x6 pad, you can just cut up all the papers and cover it very easily. So that's the new tiny album. So I'm gonna just put that here. Of course, lots of new fun embellishments. I have a couple of new trinkets as part of my line. You guys know I love adding bling to everything. So I have these new Parisian diamond stones. How pretty are these? I love, love, love these. And these have a double-ended loop. So I just kind of want to take one out so you guys could appreciate the sparkle of this. So you can see right here how pretty those are. And these are great for jewelry. You can use them on your albums. You can use them on all your projects. Very sparkly. But what I like is that it has 2 loops on each side. So that means that you can go ahead and hang off anything you like on here. If you want to hang out another extension or another chain or anything like that. Just really, really pretty. Love that. So those are the new Parisian stones. I'm going to put these right here. Okay. And of course, there's new crowns. Everybody's talking about the crowns. Kind of want to show you guys how pretty these are. I think these are my favorite, Daisy. How about you?
Yeah, those are really gorgeous.
I know. So these have sort of like a vintage gold finish, okay? And these have some diamonds inset in them, so you could see the sparkle. They come with a little loop, so you can hang them off of your albums, or you can hang them off of your jewelry, or whatever you want to make them to be. And you get 4, and they also have a little hole in the middle. And the reason they have a hole is because you can actually insert a stick pin in here. So if you wanted to make special stick pins or hat pins, you can have something go through the middle of it if you wanted to. But if you don't want to do that, you can always use the included little jump ring that's in there. And let me just show you, I mean, I don't know if the camera is capturing that sparkle, but it has beautiful, beautiful rhinestones. See the sparkle there? You get 4 in a pack. So those are the French Regalia Crowns 1. So there's 3 different ones. Now the second ones are a little bit more baby. They're a little bit smaller. I'm just going to show you these. And these come with 5. And these are really tiny, just really cute. Have inset stones as well, so you get a lot of that pretty sparkle. And of course it comes with a little jump ring, so you can always hang them off the side of your books or wherever you like. These really make really cute bracelets. You put them on bracelets, right? And you can use these with the existing chains. So if you like the memory hardware chains, you can use them with the chains. Okay. And then these are really pretty. I love these because these are totally alterable. And feel free to alter these. Like you can put them in some patina. You can add, you know, if you wanted to spray them with something, you can definitely do that. But I kind of love them the way they are. These are a little bit larger. They almost look like a ring. Look how cute that would be. But I like that it has the pretty sparkles as well. And then you get 5 of these in the pack. These are silver, and they also come with a ring, so you can hang them off the side of your albums if you wanted to. So these are the 3 new crowns, okay? gonna kind of set them aside here. And new as well is my new metalware. This metalware is very awesome because it can totally be altered. So you guys know I love my spoons. I love adding spoons to all my projects. Here's some examples here. I love adding them to the front covers of my books. And if I open this, I think this is one of my favorite sets. I mean, it's so hard to pick. They're all so fun. But this one here has really beautiful kind of vintage style sugar spoon. So many little details. And it has a nice patina finish. This one has sort of like a whitewash finish, just really beautiful. And I included a solid one with every set so you can alter it however you like. So if you wanted to paint it, add a glitter, add rhinestones to it, you can definitely do that. So there's 3 different sets. This one's Merlier, this one's Lorette, and this one's Vienne. And again, you get the really nice patina finish, the nice rose gold sort of whitewash finish, and a basic one. Now I want to show you how I use these on my book. I have this one here that I created. And you can see right here how I used the spoon. I added a little bit of glitter. I decorated it with a couple of little rhinestones. I added one of my little crowns to the center. Just a little nice accent. Just looks really cute. What was that?
So those would be great in our mini.
Yeah, that would be. And then here you can see I added them to my chain. So I added just a couple of little crowns on my chain. This is a little accent. And they're really easy to use. I mean, again, you can alter these however you like. Okay. Now I want to talk about these guys right here. These are my new resins. So I have 5 new resins that are really fun. These can be altered, they can be painted, they can be sprayed. You can use memory hardware powders on them. Okay. And you can see how nice they are. They're really nice and solid. And it has a lot of detail, so they're really nicely detailed. And for example, this one here I used on my cover. And you can see how I added the rhinestones. I added a couple of little dots of pearlescent paint. I decorated with a little bit of rhinestone in the middle as well. And you know, you can just use them as is, or if you wanted to paint them or add waxes to them, acrylic paint. They work great with any sort of medium you add to them. And I kind of want to show you the rest here. So there's this one here. This one's a rectangle one, and this one would work great on taller albums if you have like a taller album that you wanted to decorate, or for a picture. It's a nice, kind of like a nice frame. There's also this one here, this Chantilly. It's really pretty. Look how pretty this is. It's like an oval, but it has like the nice, very regal look. It's very pretty.
Oh, Elizabeth is asking, what is the middle one of the flowers? What
is in the middle of the flowers? I'm not sure what flower she's talking about.
Sure.
Is she talking about this?
Oh, the spoon.
Maybe she's talking about this, the flowers. Oh, so this is just, I added a little bit of Finneber's paint just in the middle, just to add like a little center. So it kind of gives you like a really nice shiny middle center. So these are 3 of them, and then the 4th one here is this one, which is actually one of my faves. This one is the Vincennes, and this one is just stunning. I mean, look at all this beautiful detail. I can only imagine how beautiful it would look with some powder, some sprays, or just even leaving it on its own. It's just really pretty. Coloring in all the flowers would be fun too. What do you guys think? Love these. So these are the new resins. And then I wanted to go over my new Artisan powder colors. So you guys know I love Artisan powders. They're great antiquing powders. There's 4 new colors, and these powders can be mixed with the older powder. So if you guys have like the umber, the black, the ivory color, the Antoinette pink, all of those colors work with these colors, and you can use them to alter, for example, resins. You can put them on wood, you can put them on paper, you can use them on any non-porous or porous surface, and no need to seal them because they're permanent unless you're going to be handling them all the time. And I kind of want to show you what they look like. So they come in a little tin like this, and when you open it, it has like a little sift. So that makes it easy for you to use, and it doesn't use up a lot of the product. And let me just grab my little Artisan brush. Now there is some special brushes that I have for the powders, and these are great to use because the powder just sticks to it. And I'm just going to show you like a little swatch here of the powder. Now when you put it on paper, you can see how it goes a long way. You don't need a lot of it. Now you can use it with the brush. Of course, the brush is great for using it on resin. So for example, if I wanted to go in here for example, on this resin here, I can grab a little bit of that powder and go into the resin and see how it goes into all those nooks and crannies and really adds a nice detail to the frame. It's just a really nice detail. And you can see that it goes into all the nooks and crannies of that. Now the Trianon Patina is actually one of my favorite colors. It's a really nice color. I'm just gonna use my finger here real quick to show you. It's a really nice patina color that will go great with like umber, for example. Okay. And you can use it, like I said, on paper. You can use it on resin, just like I did right now. Or you can use it wet as well. So you can mix these with water and create your own custom spray. And the vintage spray will not have a shimmer. So, you can control the shimmer that way. Okay. So that's the Trianon Patina. Now I'm going to just brush off my brush here and show you the other colors. Now this one is Marquise Blue. So this is like a baby blue. This is a really cute color, and I feel like I needed some blues in the line.
Elizabeth is asking, would you need to seal that on the resin?
No, unless it's going to be handled, like if you were to touch it like this all the time, eventually, anything that you add to any sort of surface will rub off if you continually handle it. But on my books, I usually don't touch the resins all the time, so I normally don't seal these. But they are permanent. It is a permanent color. So for example, if you were to use this on fabric, it is a permanent medium. So you can use this even on furniture, but if it's going to be something that's going to be handled like a doorknob or something like that, you would need to seal it with a sealant just to make sure it doesn't come off on anyone's hands. So the other one here that I just talked about was Marquise Blue, and those are great questions, by the way. If you guys have any other questions, let me know. And this is a nice little sort of like a light blue, just really cute. How about that? It's a very cute color. I'm just going to rub this a little bit with my finger. And it's a very nice blue, and you can see how that builds the intensity of the color. The more you add, it builds the intensity. See how pretty that is? And of course, you can definitely take your resin, take some of this blue, and you can always blend it into that other color.
So Elizabeth is asking, so if it gets wet on the fabric, it won't wash off?
No, it's permanent once it's on there. So it'll be kind of sort of like a dye, and then once you put it on the fabric, it'll be permanent, because it is a permanent medium. So that was Marquise. Now I want to show you the more dark colors here. I'm going to just switch the page on my little thing here. Let me just dust off my brush. And I'm going to show you guys the Merlot. The Merlot is like a wine color. So if you guys like wine or wine colors, this is your color. Okay. So this is a very intense color. I'm just going to take a little bit of this here. Okay. And I'll show you. See how beautiful that is? And again, a little bit of this powder goes such a long way. You can see how nice that color is. And I'm just going to rub it with my finger here so you guys can see how nice it shades. See how pretty? And you can build the intensity by adding more powder or blending in other colors. And again, if you were to add water to this, you can always dilute it and use it as a stain if you wanted to. It is nice. It is a nice color. I love it. So that's the Merlot color. And then lastly, we have one more color, which is the French blue. And this is a really nice sort of like a royal, just reminds me of like, what's it called? King Louis's room in France or something at Versailles. Such a beautiful blue. Just show you here. Look at that. That intensity. I'm just trying to dust off my brush here real quick. We don't want any wine color mixing in with that. So I'm just going to show you guys here real quick what the blue looks like. Isn't that gorge? And this would be great for like nautical pages. If you guys do some mixed media canvases with like some nautical paper like French Riviera. It just goes so perfect. The color is just so intense and so beautiful. And I could see this being mixed in with a nice brown. It will create a very nice shade. or even a little bit of a black if you wanted to. It would just match really well. And again, you can always build the intensity by adding a little bit more powder in there. So those are the 4 new colors. What do you guys think? I think they're fun, they're versatile, they work with all of the existing colors. And remember, the ivory color is always a nice color to add to any of these colors to soften them. If you wanted to soften any color, you just take the ivory, sort of like an eraser. It just erases a little bit of the color from the top, makes it a little bit more pastel-y.
June is asking, what kits do you have?
Well, we don't have any kits with the Artisan powders. They're sold individually. But you can definitely find them online. They have different color powders online. I believe there is now, how many Daisy? I kind of lost track of how many we have.
Artisans?
Yeah, I think there are about 9 now. Yeah, 9 colors. So if you guys like all of these, they're available online. You can visit scrapbook.com or any of that.
What happens if you spray with water now?
Well, right now, if you were to spray this with water, not much would happen because this is already onto the book, the paper surface. So if you were to spray this, it will probably just dilute just a little bit, but since it is permanent, it probably wouldn't do much. But if you were to add the powder onto a bottle of a spray bottle, you could create your own custom spray, and then it would create a very strong spray that does not have any shimmer. So you can control how much of the pigment you want to go in there, and then you can, do that. I just kind of wanted to play around here a little bit and just kind of see how that royal blue would look blended in with this. See how nice that blends in?
Somebody else is asking if they're ready for sale.
Yes, these are already shipping. You can order them online if you go on scrapbook.com or you go to Blue Moon Scrapbooking. I know for sure have them. Photobella has them. Lots of online stores that carry our Prima products have them already. You can see right here, I'm just kind of mixing a little bit of the patina with the royal blue, and that's looking really pretty. What do you guys think? And you can mix colors and blend, and I love how seamlessly these blend. You don't have to do a lot of work. It just kind of blends very, very nicely. See that? I can go back with my royal blue and add a little bit of that. And see how that just blends seamlessly?
Jennifer is asking, she just joined, so she's asking what you're brushing onto the frame.
So I'm brushing on my new Artisan powders. We have 4 new colors with a total of 9 colors, and these are dry pigment powders. They're antiquing powders that antique any surface, so you can use them with any sort of medium you like. You can mix them into gesso, you can mix them into modeling paste to create your own paste, or you can use them dry with a brush, just like I'm doing here.
And Deborah's asking, what is that surface made of? Will it adhere to things other than paper?
Yes, so this one here that we're doing it on is actually resin. And I'm using just one of my new resin frames that we just showed. You guys can see a couple of them over here, okay? But you can use them on resin, you can use them on paper, you can use them on wood, you can use them on chipboard. You can even use them on flowers if you wanted to. And you can use it dry or wet. We'll have to make a show just about Artisan powders, I think. So you guys can check them all out and see what you like. And yes, you can mix them with water. You can actually add them. I wish I had an empty spray bottle I could show you guys, but I'll have to do that maybe later when I do a show just on Artisan powder so you guys can experience all of that. I think I have, if Daisy can hold on here for a sec, I'll bring one of my books that I have that I've used Artisan powder on. So you can see right here, I used a couple of colors. So this is my French Riviera album, okay? And I used my umber color, I used a little bit of the black, and I used a little bit of the clay on the shells. And you can see how that brings out all the details from the shells with the powder. You just brush it on. Now this here was, the powder was used in all of these, and you can see if I rub my finger on the shells, nothing comes off. It's permanent. The shells already have the powder. It's not going to come off. It's been sitting on my coffee table for a while, okay? But you can see how nice the powder goes into all the little crevices and everything. And all I did was I gave the shells a little coat of paint. I gave them a little coat of crackle medium. Let them dry, and then I went in with my powders, and that's it. I sprayed a little bit and added some little details. So you can see how nice that looks once you add them to your projects. Alrighty, does anybody have any questions on any of the stuff? I know we showed a lot of stuff today. We have some new crowns. We even showed the little baby book that I'm so excited about. I can't wait for you guys to do little things with this. And new spoons, new resins.
Lisa was asking how you got the shells to stick to the book.
I just use regular glue. I use Helmar or Fabri-Tac works well. Even if you wanted to use gel medium, you can even use 3D gel medium to adhere them. Alrighty, well, if you guys have no more questions, make sure you guys check out our Facebook page. We have a lot of Facebook Lives happening twice a week. We will be showing a couple of other new products that we have, of course, coming up. And I'm so excited for you guys to check out all of these new products. If you guys want to log into Facebook, I have a Frank Garcia group where people share all of their projects with a ton of these new products. I'll be posting a lot of new pictures too with a lot of my new books that I've been doing with my new spoons, my new crowns, my new resins. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. And if you guys have no more questions, I will catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.
Bye.